I'd like to beat this gold stake difficulty. You know, all we really need is just like one good run, right? Free foil Joker, 25 bucks. Diamonds are debuffed. Ace, 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 4-4. I believe we can get out of here. Let's play a club flush. Let's still play a club flush, even though it's a little bit risky. Passion Rand says, gold is bad. Well, I love gold. It's exactly enough points. Silver and gold. I couldn't remember the song, man. It took me a minute. Okay, the next Joker is foil, so I can take a buffoon pack and hex it. The problem is neither of these are any good. Riffraff maybe as a way of just gaining random Jokers and gaining economy, but I'd still rather just not. Problem is, now we are reliant on just whatever we roll into. Like a banner. Oh, freaking hell, man. Foil, free foil banner, eternal hallucination, perishable delayed gratification. The game is rough at this stake difficulty, man. I just want like good Jokers in the shop. Game refuses to give me good Jokers in the shop. Or rather, I think that maybe my problem is that I think the prevalence of perishable and rental stickers is just maybe a little high. Like, everything basically has a sticker on it. We can go several antes in a row and not find a non-eternal or non-perishable or non-rental. It's hard to build your run around that kind of stuff. Sure, Mad Joker, and then save $1. Gluttonous Joker's temporary. But if we play a 2-pair, we'll win anyways. Now, if I had pants, I would do a pants build right now, absolutely. There you go. I was gonna say, like, can we not draw a 2-pair? That's exactly 600 points. Interesting. $1 interest, thank you. Judgment. I love seeing that wasteful voucher. Give me a judgment, mail-in rebate. By, like, spending money and buying more Jokers, I am making it less likely I'll ever use Hex, which is a bit of a problem. Equal numbers of everything in the deck. Maybe buff into 4s? Because we had the opportunity, figured that wasn't too bad. And then card. Maybe just convert into spades. I don't really want to re-roll these. I want to save my money. Definitely don't forget to discard those 8s. There's a 2-pair. Oh, I didn't save a discard. I'm dumb. Okay. I like a gold seal. Maybe we're just gonna be building around like a Mad Joker. 2-pair, or full houses. It's possible. We do have a lot of 4s in the deck. Give me the money. Could try to build around the 4s, I suppose. Not as like a 10-4 build, because we don't have it, but just as a build, as something. So what do you think, full house? Well, I mean, if we have so many 4s, maybe a 4 of a kind is more appropriate now. Double your money. I'd rather go to the shop. I would say we have a lot of 4s. We only have 6, but it's still pretty good. Discard 10s. To earn $5. It's pretty sizable amount of cash to discard 1 card. Ka-ting! A lot of rent boys, huh? Asks disposable. Yeah, a lot of renting. A lot of renting. A $1 flush. Blackboard perishable. Flower pot ×3 diamond, club, heart, and spade. Mercury. Emperor strength magician. I mean, another strength is another 4. Pluto and Mystic Summit. 15 molt when you have no discards. I mean, even that is better than Mad Joker here. Arrowhead, uncommon holographic, which means we can't hex it. But it is really good if we're building into 4s, so we'll definitely take it. Unless... let's keep mail-in rebate. Why not? It'll be nice. It'll be nice to have. Did we really not discard any queens? I was gonna say, that is a surprise. Now, playing a full house or 2 pair is not what we want. We want to play spades for the chips and the holographic from Arrowhead. Let's try to remember that. Walkie-talkie? I don't think we need walkie-talkie. I really don't. Not so much for the eternal factor. It's more of a, like, I think we're just going to be playing upgraded hands that are going to be worth a lot. Walkie-talkie isn't going to be worth that much. Like, we're already getting 20 molt just from this, and we have an extra 25 here. Walkie-talkie is going to give us an extra up to 20 on its own, extra 50 chips. We beat that with what we have already. Discard 8s. We want spade flushes. It's hard to remember to discard a 4, but the 4 is not an important part of the run until it is. We want spades with Arrowhead, and if we can find that gluttonous joker, or whatever it's called, and get us more value from playing spades, I'd love that. I think certificate's fine. Get some seals in the deck. I guess we'll world. Yeah? I'm gonna buy it even though it does put us a little bit low on money, lower than I would like. Fistful of spades. I mean, that's kind of the idea. The hand of spades. And to-do list might be able to give us some extra cash. We want to discard queens and play straights. Thank you for the 3, honestly. Draw 2 and we can play a straight. Three, 4, 5, 6. We still need the 2, but we do have a flush. We have a straight flush. It's one hell of a hand. Ah, but it won't trigger to-do list. Screw you, to-do list. I do love seeing that red seal. 1 strength turns it into a 4 for later, and right now it's a spade for arrowhead. It's a good card. Eternal Rental Oops All Sixes, the card that you want to see more often, but it never shows up. High Priestess, Hierophant, Death. Bonus up some cards. And I will open the pack. I think we're getting a bit lucky on these, and we keep upgrading Mars, which is really handy, even if we haven't actually played the hand. There's straight flush. Even if we haven't played the hand, we know that this is going to be something that we are going to be playing later on. 4 of a kind into 5 of a kind, and as soon as we get like a critical mass of 4s, we can pretty much play it guaranteed every single round. Discard kings. Funnily enough, this is not going to be a flush, but it will be a 4 of a kind. I guess we take it. And that's why we upgraded Mars so much. Okay. We have a purple, a gold, and a red seal. 1 more blue, and then we have the entire kit. It's another walkie-talkie that's eternal again. Freaking game. Stop it! What are you? Straight again. I might just take Dusk. Retrigger in the final hand of round. Retrigger is not that important. Wild card holographic purple seal 5. That's a card. It might be worth turning the 4s into 5s. Make copies of this with death, and then just get a bunch of 5s in the deck until you hit a critical mass. Negative, sure. Hopefully we can still win. Discard 9s, play a straight. 9, 10, Jack, Queen. Sure. I will take it. We have flushes in hand, so discard the 9 for money. We're gonna need this in like a moment. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a straight flush. Let's discard 1 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a straight, that's okay. Play the flush. Dun, 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 dun. Good, I love winning in 1. No blue seal yet. To-do list is 3 of a kind. Maybe we're gonna keep that for a little while longer. Ride the bus! Well, it's free. We're gonna spectral first? What are we looking for out of a spectral? I have no freaking idea. Let's take it. Gold seal, yes. There's your blue seal, and it's polychrome. It's a 7, but whatever. Immolate Ankh, okay. Immolate would dump a lot of cards out of the deck. We've got a lot of 4s that we want to play. Mystic Summit, Certificate. I mean, temporary, unnecessary. We could get rid of mail-in rebate and maybe double up on an arrowhead. Ankh Arrowhead's not that bad. It's holographic, it's a lot of chips. 500 chips and 20 molt, good minimum score there. We have all the seals. This is not that good. We have a judgment in hand. This is kind of why I had a judgment sticking around. Okay. Double arrowhead hallucination. Wrong time for hallucination. We've got ride the bus as well. Retrigger in the final hand of round helps with the double arrowhead. It's kind of a synergy. I'd rather not buy a rental. Sure, +1 hand size. That's not that bad. Just play a good flush. And then make sure you dusk to re-trigger on this round, but then on every round you want to do that so you can get big arrowhead value, and as long as you have interest, you're going to be getting money. You're going to be leveling up the bus by playing a bunch of garbage hands as well. Okay, we have a synergy, finally. It took a while. Oh God, it took a while, but here we are. Flush. There's gonna be a lot of arrowhead. Each card is giving us 200, so that's 1,000 chips right there. Okay. It's a bus build. Ankh! There's no point! There's no point. You know what I would love? Change Ankh so that all other jokers of the same name are saved. That way you could keep copying one joker infinitely. Because as it is, it only ever really synergizes with Eternals, which is not that interesting, right? So. Ah, there you go, that works too. Invisible Joker, make another arrowhead. What the heck? Okay, fine. Freaking dump Juggler. Hey, I'll dump a Juggler over here. And then take the grabber, and then we don't have to worry about having lost Juggler. Ankh. Create a copy. Removes. What if you dump Invisible Joker? Wait a minute. If you Ankh Invisible Joker, can you sell it infinitely? Hold on a second. Ankh Invisible Joker. You can add. Hold on. The copy Joker will retain almost all of the properties from the original, including any scaling. There are 2 exceptions. Negatives, the negative is removed, and copying a second Invisible Joker has its counter reset to 0-2. You can't go infinite and have unlimited money by getting only 2 Invisible Jokers and then selling them constantly. Sell, copy, sell, copy, sell, copy. We could then we could get 99 gold and re-roll the shop forever. That's okay. Instead, we'll just try to get another arrowhead, I suppose. I couldn't hold another thing because oh. That's okay. I mean, we're just gonna be playing a bunch of, don't high card! Okay, we gotta dump you guys, because I'm a freaking idiot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, straight flush. I don't know, you wanna upgrade straight flush? Be a really unimportant hand to upgrade with a 4 of a kind and a 5 of a kind waiting for us in the wings. So just play this 4. High card it. Shame they thought of that, indeed. Okay, I've screwed up Ride the Bus. I don't have enough cards to scale it the way I want, but that's okay. You know what? It is better to scale this than the flush. Maybe. I don't know. Look, it doesn't matter. Just play a hand. I mean, 440 is really good. It's actually better than 5 of a kind, which is 435, I think. Another onk! Why, game? Why are you giving me onks only, now that I don't have hex anymore and I don't care? Garbage game. All right, next round, we're gonna sell this bad boy. So we want to charge the bus. Death is huge. Death on the 7 is a polychrome. Death on the 5, which we just discarded, maybe a death on the 4, just to make another 4 and lean into the fact that we want to play 5 of a kind pretty soon. We'll start with a high card. And we can play another high card and dump the queen. We can play another high card and dump the queen. And we can play another high card. And then we can maybe just make another 4. And then dump. It's also gonna make us a lot of money. 18 bucks. This run is taking a little bit more time to pilot than I would have thought. Now, I think I will get rid of hallucination, and then we'll see what this dupes. Well, let's open the packs. Okay, fair. Because I would be okay with it duplicating Dusk. For more re-triggers, but I'd be okay with it duplicating Arrowhead as well. We've got like a 75% chance of it hitting something that I want. Okay, we got a 3rd Arrowhead. It's a spade build. Sure. 1 and 7 cards get drawn face down. Here's my plan. We don't have to immolate immediately, you know. Like, we can wait to immolate when we have maybe a worse draw. For right now, just discard me. It's a good magician. We're almost able to unlock a 5 of a kind, which is nice. Then we want to charge the bus. Borp, borp, borp. It's a good discard. Hanged Man. Good hangman. would like blue seal. So charge the bus. Burp, burp, burp. Now we got a problem though, which is that I don't want to ruin the bus. Maybe we don't care about the bus. F the bus. Maybe hangman this stuff. Play this. Burp, 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 burp. Play the odds. So do you want a 4 of a kind worth 240.25 or 5 of a kind or a flush 65.8? 240.25 is probably better. We're gonna lose out on some chips, but it's a much better flat mult. But you know what? We do still get an extra 8 mult from this, so it's gonna be 25 base mult. Flush is currently level 3. I think you just play the 4 of a kind. Would have been really nice to get any lucky trigger, but that's okay. Hieroglyph. -1 hand size. Negative Joker. Okay. Anytime I'm on a bus run, I'm always like, oh hell, I don't know how to handle bus. I don't want to dump any of these cards. Man, we are really leveling up 4 of a kind. My voice cracked there for a moment. Really? Well, we don't need chips, so we'll buy this. Trio. Never mind, we're taking trio. This is better. This is much better. All right, I feel good now. We'll get another Joker. Maybe it'll be a bus. Goodbye. Now, we have a bus. We still want to not ruin the bus, but I've got to discard the face cards, which we can do if we draw an ace. Because we can play discard them like this. Perfect. I thought I had more 4s in my hand. I know I discarded 1 early, but I thought I had 3. So there's a flush house. That's a pretty good hand. It might just be worth playing. Let's see what we get from a high card 3, and then we'll decide what to discard. Should have discarded this, because it's a solid 4 of a kind. Much better hand. GTFO faces is how you play bus. It makes it... This is a bad time for the bus, because I want Dusk, which requires me to go down to only 1 hand. Bus shortcut. But what I want is to play a bunch of high cards as discards to draw more 4s, which is actually kind of hard to do right now. It's a lot of money out of temperance, at least. I guess I'd rather just buff these. Why do you have 3 jokers like that? Like Arrowhead? Well, I built my run around it, that's why. At least we have a lot of money we can play with now. Dun, 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 dun. Sure? Okay. What's coming up? -1 hand size. Our hand size is pretty limited, so that kind of blows. I'll play a high card here because it functions as a disc. No. Play a high card. How do we play a high card and break the 10? I can't believe that worked. Then we'll do a high card discard. Then we will, there's a 7, which, that's a good time for a devil. Oh, I love the look of that. Then we'll do a discard. That's enough 4s. We'll do a discard. We'll do a discard. Why not? Go ahead, buddy. You earned it. We'll play. Haven't ruined the bus in a while. Come on, another 4. Ah! One day, I'm telling you, we will get a 5th 4 in hand. We will unlock the power of flush 5. I need a strength. I need a death. Plus hand size would have been nice as well. I mean, it's looking like this run will succeed. We're scoring 400,000 points in that hand. I think we've done it. I think we've made a run successfully. We do not have seed money, so don't worry about 50. Beautiful. Good old rental perishable tarot joker. Base card held in hand? No. Cryptid is worth buying. That almost solves the problem. Not really, but kind of. We could probably just rush the end of the game with Seltzer, but 10 hands, 5 rounds. Interesting. I don't think we need it. Cryptid though. Cryptid solves the problem with 4s, but we also could go into 5s, and with a couple of strengths we can make everything 5s, but it doesn't seem necessary. I think I'm okay with just the 4s. The hack is a better card because it's holographic, but well, maybe that's enough, you know? It's holographic. You extra 10 molt every time you play it with Arrowhead, with the Dusk. It's a pretty nice ability. What do you think? Should we save Cryptid then? I tell you what. I would have waited if we had drawn another 4. Because we have not, I will play a flush 5 and earn a lot of money. Did not get $20 from any of those lucky cards, but that's okay. There's hack. I mean, hack is what we want. It's better than an extra Arrowhead. Because we can, I mean, if we pump them up into 5s, then we get the 5, we get the holographic 5, we make copies of that. I mean, hack is just what we want. Retrigger in the final hand of round. Yeah, okay. I hate losing one more arrowhead, because we went through a lot of work to get 3 of them, but it's probably worth it. Polychrome 7 we're not going to be playing, but because right now we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4. We're getting 6. Add a hack. Get rid of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting rid of arrowhead and taking hack, as long as we play a hand of 4s, we get the same number of triggers. What we get is more effects from the cards, more lucky effects and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, it seems like what we want. All right. And then we're just gonna try to... We're gonna try to find like a full strength, turn them into 5s, and then start duplicating the 5. Cryptid is one way in which we're gonna be able to do that. We're gonna need Cryptid. World card. Well, if we get 4s and 5s, we'll convert them. All of my 10s are gonna be broken from glass, and I love it. Dusk is still worth building towards. Hope we draw one more 4. Hey, we did. So we'll get a flush 5 blue seal. Did get 20 bucks? No, we didn't. We got 20 mold, maybe from that one? We are not getting any 20 bucks from these lucky cards, which is very unfortunate. Hanging Man's worth it. The manipulation must happen. It honestly should have happened a lot earlier, but we definitely slowed down immensely. Okay. Yeah. We can work with that. We can work with that. Immolate. Honestly, Immolate might be better than Hanged Man. Just get a bunch of stuff in hand you don't want, discard any 4s. You know you have backup 4s, and just purge everything. This is a great Immolate. Beautiful. Didn't want the face cards, because we have Ride the Bus. Didn't want any of the... You need to convert, you need to convert, you might as well convert. Didn't want any of the other cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do have a straight flush. You think you can win on a flush? Probably, because you're gonna get 3 polychromes. I worry about not drawing enough 4s since we did kind of waste 1. Well, we didn't waste anything really drawing the Immolate, because it counted as a discard of 5 additional cards. Maybe we're actually fine. There's 1 discard remaining. We did get enough 4s. So just put you here. Another flush 5. Getting a surprising number of flush 5 upgrades out of that blue seal now. And I saw it, we got 20 bucks. Level 7 flush 5 now. Not bad. Oh, that's straight flush. I was like, what else? What did we play? What else did we unlock below it? Oh, it was straight flush. Oh, I gotcha. Foil 2. Polychrome 3 is better, and I think we already made it a spade. So now we just need to strength it once. That is seeming to be a bit difficult though. Strength has not shown up. Not frequently enough anyways. Okay, now you got me thinking about that double tag. Not like we really need it. Yeah. ×3 molt if the current poker hand has already been played. I mean, it's a negative. At this point, we are just stacking up as many as we can. So we'll grab it. There's Borgler. Don't think it synergizes with the pillar at all. One day I will internalize how to cheese the game out of free lusty gluttonous like hand size upgrades, and then they'll patch it and I'll be very sad, but until that day happens we'll be very happy. Well, you need to be changed and there's a 5, so we'll just do these. Like, what's interesting is that this is costing us money by playing the cards, but the value is that we're getting a lot of money from the gold seals. So even though we are costing ourselves money by getting rid of our hands, we are not only buffing the bus, but also just getting a good amount of cash. We have 2 hands remaining. It was a 37th. Sorry, my voice is cracking here. 37. It was a 37,000 point single 4. It's pretty good. I think we did get 20 bucks out of that too. I think we got $60 out of those. We're at 126 now. Good lord. I might as well buy Pluto then. I would also like to see strength. Well, and without that, I guess we will, well... Tower gets rid of a face card, but keeps it in the deck, and we don't have to deal with it anymore. Ruining the bus. Kinda like it. Immolate. Better than a Justice. So just remember, dump anything that you want to keep. Immolate everything else. 36 cards in the deck. It's a very quick and convenient way of manipulation. I want to draw. I don't know what I want to draw. I'm just going to discard this stuff. Moon and Sun could not be any worse. How perfect. I can't play the king. We would lose a 40-point bus. You know, what's interesting about that bus is that if we manage to get polychrome cards, the bus won't matter, because the only molt that we are effectively getting is Molt and Planet Molt, aka the base molt of the hand that we play. $185? Good lord, I love it. Now please give me a A strength and a fool card. I don't know why they've been so hard to find. Rare Joker set money to 0. I don't even think we can, like, do anything with it, but by holding them, they won't show up again, so. There are 4 6s. 6 cents we could take. We'd have to get rid of Dusk. I like the re-triggering, but we don't need Dusk. 6 cents might be better. I mean, if we're scoring 1 million, that's pretty good. You know, $208 Wraith. No. No. We can dump cards. We can buy. We don't need this at all. We're getting enough spectral cards from the shop. Second immolate, or rather, first immolate, I should say. I don't want Wraith. Here's the thing. There are really good rare cards. There's also really not so good rare cards. So. Yeah. All right, what am I looking for? Lucky Cat. You think Lucky Cat would scale more than ×3? We're getting a lot of triggers out of these 4s, but losing a ×3 late would suck. Could get rid of Dusk. I don't think this is the time of the cat. I think that's a no from me, dog. There's Baron, not the build. Guards played previously this ante are debuffed. How annoying. Now, luckily, we're not only reliant on the fact that we're playing the 4s, it's also just a good scaling hand because we've upgraded it. That's kind of the point. Flush House, not so much, but there are enough 4s in the deck, it's actually probably just worth playing. I know we're not gonna get that much like hack value out of it, but it gets us halfway there, and then we can spend the rest of our time trying to draw more. Would have been a good immolate had we had bad things in the hand, but we didn't have bad things in hand. We had good things in hand. Speaking of. Well. Ooh. We still have Dusk. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. There we go. Should be more than enough. Now, we didn't play 2 flush 5s, so Card Sharp didn't activate, but that's okay. He's there, he's negative, who cares? Mary Andy. Eternal, Rental, Uncommon, Holographic, Mary Andy, +3 discards each round, -1 hand every round. There's a lot on that card. I think another blue seal is fine. I don't want to immolate that one, so we're not going to. Yeah, Chariot's okay. I think it just next round immediately. 1 random Joker disabled every hand? That's not a huge deal. Sure. It got rid of a card I didn't want it to get rid of, but that's okay. And we kind of threw a couple of discards away, but you know, that's another immolate. That's another bunch of cards out of the deck forever. And you know, Red Seal Steel. We don't need it, so I'm gonna play it, but, you know, there it is. Sure, play one more. So that's Dusk. Boop, boop, boop. I guess ideally we would have enough draw and discard and enough 4s in the deck that we can play 2 flush 5s to get an extra ×3 out of the card sharp, which I guess should be over here. Still have the negative shortcut, which is very important for this run, as you can imagine. Red Seal, Steel at Night, Shepherd's Delight. Red Steel, Seal in the morning, Shepherd's Delight. Haven't upgraded that yet. Come on! Ooh, we don't need a negative tag. Unless... Honestly, hold on. Arrowhead is giving us chips. We have enough chips. I'm dumping Dusk to sell a Diet Cola. Cryptid is pretty nice. A, I don't think we need it, but B, we're actually re-rolling so much, there's a possibility, a big possibility, we can get something of equivalent value. Unfortunately, Invisible Joker is not that equivalent value. It's like, this is kind of what I want. I want to, well, we want 5s, right? Strength of 4s, or Cryptid to 5 when we get it, and then get Holographic. Holographic's not good enough. We want the 3, which is not here. Okay. 3 to 4 is best. So I think we will maybe just Cryptid to 7. Oh, hold Cryptid, use it later. Make another copy now. That seems good. Seems good. Get rid of the king. I like it. You know what? Sure. 1 random Joker disabled every hand. The Jokers that we have don't matter. Look, I hate to do it, but also, like, get out. I need more hand size, man. Eight hand size when I want to try to play a 5-card hand and have a lot of blue seal steals in hand. It's too much. It's too much. It's not enough room. So what do you cryptid? The 4? I figure we have enough of them. All right, fill the deck with 4s. How many do we have? 11. They're all spades. The other 23 cards in the deck are useless. At least we did get these planets out of that, which is kind of nice. And as we are increasing the amount of chips that we get, the arrowheads become worse and worse and worse. Eventually, we can probably just dump them. You know, even if they give us like an extra 1,000 chips, it's not that much in the grand scheme of things. 2 times 2 Molt Jokers would be better at that point. 1 times 2 Molt Joker would be better at that point. Hell freaking satellite. Okay, it's face cards, blue joker. Tribe? I'm not gonna buy it, but it is a possibility because we are playing 5 spades every turn. I just don't think we need it. It would almost certainly work. Mad Joker. It is an extra 1.5 at the end of everything, so you know what? Goodbye, satellite. I know I just bought you, but I just bought you to fill space. Sorry. Sorry. All right, magic trick needs to be bought. One random joker disabled every hand. Gives us another opportunity to disable a non-useful joker. Hack we want. Okay, we're there. All we need to do is just disable hack, and then we win. Or re-enable hack. Shortcut. Oh, rip shortcut, everybody. Well, yeah, we don't have to play down our hand anymore. I got rid of Dusk, so. Oh my God, we've did it. We've done it. It took so long, but there we go. It's been done. Ghost deck has now been completed. Another gold stake difficulty done. Ugh. There you go, there's freaking paintbrush. That was a miserable run. Gold stake, man. Forgot how hard those can be. Negative perishable rental photograph. I mean, we don't care, so I'm gonna move on. This is banana. Eh. Buy justice just so we can break another card. High card? High card. Now come on, Polychrome 3, where are you? You know what I should do? Just discard for it. We can easily discard enough. We have enough 4s coming up. We can play full discards. I hate that we have the jack here. Damn it, ride the bus. Get out of here. Dump. We have 1 queen as well. Dump. And 4 4s. Dump. Dump, 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 dump. I'm willing to go deep. Hell yeah. Another strength. We don't care about turning them into 5s. Polychrome's better. That's a better duplication target now. So strength can just be sold? Yeah. We're done with it. We only needed the 1. Now, it took a while getting that 1, but... Dun, dun, dun. I saw a lot of plus 20s in there, which is nice. So if we find a Deja Vu, we know what we're putting it on. If we find a... Showman. No. Hanging Chad. No. Paradolia, no. Turtle Bean, no. Every time I reroll, just new things pop up, and I gotta pay attention to them. So yes, if we get a Red seal, we know where to put it. Do we want to upgrade hand types? Probably not. It would be fun to like high card it, but it's way too late. Soul, all right, well, hell, let's freaking do it, man. Balls to the wall, all in, what do you get? Late per KO? Chico! Oh, Chico's the other one. So Chico, when you have Manacle, will give you permanent +1 hand size forever. But you have to have a copy of it, and you have to have like a blueprint. That's how the bug works. And then Turtle Bean is another one, not Burglar. I knew it wasn't, okay, I'm not gonna say I knew it wasn't Burglar, but when I was talking about Burglar earlier, I was like, this doesn't seem right. Why do I get the feeling that this isn't how it was supposed to go? Okay, double Hangman, pretty good. I think I'm just gonna play a Flush 5 right now. I'm gonna save the Hangman to remove some of the cards from the deck that we don't want. Ching. Seeing double, uncommon, polychrome. What can I say? Sorry, Chico. The Idol. Oh. Okay. Well, these Hangman Fool cards are going to be more important than you would think at this point. Hanged Man. Fool. Hanged Man. We're going to be getting rid of a lot of cards that are not 4s. Quickly. We need to do it quickly. But if we can get Idle, Hack, whew, that's a lot of power and potential right there. We don't need the glass. Oh, don't. Keep that in hand. We can dump this because we have more 4s coming up. What am I looking for? I guess purple seal and blue seal. Well, that's my ideal hand, I guess. It is possible that we can take the 2, upgrade it to 3, upgrade it to 4, and that's one removal that we don't need to worry about from the idol. Probably got like a 40% chance of picking 4. Yep, there it is. And now this is worth way more than Arrowhead if we actually can keep the idol active. But that's going to require a lot of removal. And we don't want to add anything while we're working on this. Luckily, we got cheaper rolls. Don't have Tarot Merchant, though. Card held in hand abilities. It is good, but it's a little unnecessary, I think. No, what we need is there's no point in doing that. We need Death and Hangman. That's the only tarot cards that we care about. Glass works, okay. There's a Hangman and a Death. Hangman's probably a little bit better right now, though. Steel, you're gold, that's fine. Put you here, you don't matter. So I shouldn't have even gotten rid of you, my bad. Just Hangman. You know what, Hangman these, because we can play that to dump it. Okay, that's good. Now seeing double All we need is to make one of those 4s, or a couple of the 4s wild, and all of a sudden we get a ×2, but it might not be worth it. It really does kind of just depend. High card ace, try to break it. Still have quite a few tarot card creators in the deck. They are 5s though, so they do have to get removed at some point. Idol does not hit stone, so the stone is safe. So really what we should do is stone these. In fact, yeah, stone is a very important card to add if we can get it. Yeah, okay. Good to think about, good to think about. You know, just play it. Oh, no, we're fine. In my head, I was like, maybe we're gonna have to play 2 hands. No, we have the idol. We'll be fine. Six of clubs. Oof. No idol this round, unfortunately. So let's look for. I mean, there's a lot of ways we can manipulate stone, hangman, death. Come on, give me more, give me more, give me more, give me more. Okay, strength on the 3, that's another removal. It's a good castle, more of an early castle. Gold seal, sure. That's just money. No removal here, unfortunately. I'm gonna put this on the polychrome 4. Hate to say it, but there's nothing else to do here. We just have to go. Ran out of money. Ka-dunk. Really need to find that 3, because this is a great hand. Are we scoring enough right now? Do I need to... Do I need to play card sharp? I tell you what. Play these. If we have to play another card sharp, we have glass and polychrome in hand. We do. Glad I kept them. There's no face cards. We can play cards to draw. There's 3 4s. And we're gonna strength the 3. So discard, discard, discard. And discard. There's the 3. There was another face card. I don't know why I didn't see it. Boom, 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 and boom. Don't break it. We don't want to break it, so this is fine. Flush 5. This is going to be a hack, so it's a minimum of, instead of 1.5 million, 4.5 million. So even on the boss, we're okay. 4 of spades. Idol is getting a little bit more useful as we thin out the deck, but we just need more thinning out potential. Deja vu. Yes. Hermit, good. Wraith, not so much, although we could get rid of Arrowhead and try to roll something good, but I think I'm just gonna pass. Emperor, we can just roll, hopefully something that is not here. Now, Deja Vu, I want to hold for the polychrome. I'm glad I did this. This is actually a very good suite of cards to hold on to. I will get money. I think we're just gonna go next round, because this is red sealing it and making a copy, which is exactly what we want. Flush. A flush is fine. Break the ace. We're not gonna win on this, so. And that's not polychrome. I think it has a gold seal on it right now. So we just need to find it and then replace it. And then any of these three I would like to pull and then dump. And we have to play, I think, 2 flush fives. So let's play 1 here. Although we do have a steel card, a double steel card in hand, it might win. Good point. If we dupe this, because it's a red seal polychrome, it'll win it. So I'm gonna try to draw. It's a very good draw. We're gonna death, so we can play a 4. And maybe break a 9. Nacho Mancer, welcome, hello! Oh, good. Now the 7s have to go at some point, but I'd rather dump one of the other bad cards we have. Devil. Polychrome red seal, you got nothing else on you. So there you go. Death. Here. And then we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flush 5, that's a good looking 4. Well, let's discard. It doesn't really do anything, but it doesn't not do anything. Okay, our deck has 15 4s. So we have a roughly 50% chance of the idol working. Ace of spades. Damn it. It's okay, it's okay. All we gotta do is just make it one more round. And you know what? There's a freaking hangman. Here's the real question though, can we get 29 million? I mean, if we can get the polychromes, absolutely. 1 death probably guarantees it, especially with card sharp. I'm just doing this because I need to look, I need to search. Do we want another double tag? Arrowhead's not doing that much anymore. It's, yeah. Hate to say it, but that's a good opportunity to sell. Free up an inventory slot. Polychrome rocket. Okay, that's okay. That's score. I can take it. Invisible Joker. If it hits, I mean, if it hits card sharp or hack, it's still okay. But well, no, yeah, this is good. This is good. Yeah, that's good. Seeing double hasn't really done that much. But it's polychrome. Okay, so we'll do it like this. Come on. I need death. I require death. Kind of a mini Bloodstone run, but not quite. We can do one more. Damn. Okay, 29 million. We are gonna have to play 2 flush 5s, which means I do need another 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's our first one. Not getting the idol here is gonna suck. But this will get us card sharp access. Come on, death. Damn it. But you know what? We have the red steel in hand. That's not bad. High card of 5. Chariot on these is better than gold at this point. I just don't have it. We only have enough cards for one more hand, so I'm gonna play this in case we draw a discardable. But we're only drawing and discarding one card because I am just completely reliant on what we have currently. Like what we have in hand. I don't want to get rid of any of this. The 4. It doesn't need to be red sealed and played. Boom, 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 boom. I hope we have enough. I hope we can live long enough for Invisible Joker. Okay, 67 million. We're gonna have a little bit more time. 4 of spades. Nice! I wish we drew the ace and could have broken it, but at least we will make it to double up with Invisible Joker. We're gonna make it one more round minimum. Just give me death, please. Seltzer might even be worth taking instead of seeing double and more polychrome triggers, but I think it's clear that we can win and then pop Invisible Joker. So I'm gonna rely on that. Blueprint is incredible. Yes. Fool, Emperor. Damn it. Not getting what I want. There's Blueprint. Even, you know, if we Invisible Joker Blueprint, I'll be happy. But this is fantastic for like a hack play. What I really require is death. This is what I need. I just need death. Add enhance aces. No, don't add more cards. $43 million playing a high card sets your money to 0. Money doesn't matter at this point. Now that 4 suddenly became a lot more valuable, let us dump a ace. Come on, break, please. Abe wants to be killed by death. Hurry, chat. We need to defend Abe against the Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper. Let's play a flush 5. I think we scored 60-something million. Oh, but you know what? We're gonna win right here, aren't we? Because of the idol. That's a mistake. That's a big mistake. Should have discarded and looked for more tarot cards. Ah, hell. All right, what do we get? It duplicated shortcut. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even consider it. In my head, I didn't even think that that was a possibility. I don't know why. Definitely was a possibility. It definitely freaking happened. Well, I would classify that as a mistake. We have the idol, though. Don't worry about it. You got the idol. You're idled up. We can do a big discard here. Look for stuff. Sometimes. Whatever. I'm dumb. Should have sold the bus, should have sold shortcut, should have sold trio, and then it would have duped anything that would have been acceptable, probably. Instead, we're at 8 of spades on the idol, and probably toast. Well, Seltzer might help. Extra retriggering is nice. What a colossal F-up. We need everything, including the ×3. I'd love a showman, but it's the wrong time for it. And yet, we might make it past this. Because with Seltzer, Hack, and these Polychrome 4s, we might still be okay. So let's unlock Card Sharp. And then I'm gonna Death Cryptid the 4, and we might make it past this round. So then, we already have enough, and we can dump that 8. So let's discard and look for maybe the other blue seal. That would be a nice one to have. You know what? Break the 5. I hate that that doesn't work as much as you want it to. So we will... We're looking for the blue seal. Good enough. Death you. Cryptid you. That's a good looking hand. That is a mighty fine looking hand if you ask me. I mean, this is basically a little worse than the idol, but we're getting a lot of polychrome triggers from this. It might be okay. It is okay. That's still an E11 worthy score. I mean, the target's E9, so we're still 100 times higher. And now we're back to 4 of spades. Fool. You love to see it. Lovers would work on seeing double, but we already got rid of seeing double, that's fine. Chariot is fine. We're really looking for another invisible joker, huh? I mean, if I get rid of the trio, yeah, okay. We'll make sure to get rid of shortcut this time. We do have to make it past the boss, but the boss is pretty easy, okay. Wrathful Joker finally showed up. My god, it took forever. So the Fool is Eris. Chariot on the 7 of spades is nice, but actually making them not a 7 is better with Tower. So a Tower, Fool, Tower is probably what we want here. So we will, we'll just use Chariot. Pop Tower. Pop Fool. And then save that for a little bit. We need to unlock the hand. Well, we probably don't need to unlock the hand. If we were well, we have idle. We're gonna be fine. Let's not worry about it. In that case, we can play anything that we want. I will play the 5 and break it. Still need to kill cards. We still need to kill a lot of cards. There's one. There's one. Dump it, dump it, dump it, dump it, dump it. Dump it, dump it, dump it, dump it, dump it. I like the polychrome blue seal. I don't know what you are, but somewhere in the back, you're something good. I mean, I would love to... I'd love to tower the other 7. is in the draw pile, so I can guarantee draw it if I discard one more time. There we go. Blueprint on Seltzer is fine. Play hand. One more round. Idle. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 non-4, non-stone cards. We're getting real damn close. And if we can get another blueprint, or if we can get another hack, I'd be happy. We should probably sell Seltzer as well. Sell, sell, sell. Try to get a copy of one of those things. And actually, blueprint on idle is more score. We don't want driver's license. A little late to be going for Eternals. Tower's another stone. I like it. Adds cards. Nope. Good temperance. Lots of polychrome cards appearing all of a sudden. It's like the game is trying to tempt me. Why is the only quality option for the stream 1080p, asks Nacho Mancer. That's a Twitch question. It's something you're gonna have to ask them. Okay, I love this. Tower. Fool. Another tower. That's 2 more cards removed from the deck, effectively. And with 4 of spades on the idle, we do not need to worry about playing multiple hands. I can just discard and draw. You need to be removed in another way, unfortunately. You can be towered. And 1 more discard. Again, we don't need to worry about card sharp here. Blueprint idle is definitely the play. That's why I was lagging in game, says Ashen Rand, because you're watching the stream at high quality. Watch these on YouTube. It'll be in 1440p. Okay, so ride the bus. Shortcut. Seltzer. Invisible Joker. It's a second idol! But it's 6 of clubs! I got 1 of those in the deck! Screw you, game! What the heck am I supposed to do with the 6 of clubs on the idol? We're freaking screwed! We're not screwed, but we're almost screwed. We're gonna need... Hell yeah. We're gonna need... That helps. To like glass up some of these 4s, I think. We're gonna need a little bit of assistance on this next battle. Even hanging Chad could be interested, or interesting, but No, everything that we have is currently better than that. And there's a deja vu. So we could deja vu and glass one of these, but I think we need to deja vu glass the red seals for a minute. So, hope that we can tower something as well. Nothing to tower. It's a shame. But we can. Justice. Great looking polychrome right there. And we can take deja vu. Which is just another 4 of spades. I guess we can make it more likely that that'll happen. So we need hack and we need card sharp. So we have to play at least 2 hands. So here's one hand. It's the worst hand that we have. But it's all 4s. Ding, 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 ding. Ah, good, $500,000. We're gonna deja vu the glass. What's better, glass or polychrome? Glass, even if it breaks. And we're gonna tower you, because I gotta get you out of the deck somehow. Then give me a couple of discards. We'll look for a better 4. Cool tower. I do like that, actually. Well, you're steel. You can stick around. Because we can get... I think we've actually done it. We've gotten rid of all of the cards now, except for the 1 6. Everything else is a 4. And we need the 6 though, because we need the steal effect from it if we're gonna have a chance. But there's a lot of 4s in the deck. Can we play a bad 4 hand? No. Okay. 4, 4, 4, 4. There's one more poly 4, so we can dump this, draw the 4, 4. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then whatever we draw, poly, poly, glass, glass, poly. We are looking to play only 1 hand and try to win. And it's this hand. As good as it gets. Hack will re-trigger these a lot. Oh, yeah. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. I have a lot of money all of a sudden. What the hell happened there? What? Oh, it's slowing down. Oh, but it worked! E12. And we're at 4 of spades. Okay, we're still going for some reason. There's one damn card I've got to remove, and it's freaking you. And then we'll really have a push on the limit of what this run can do. Oh, Ankh. Hey, Ankh, how you doing? Make a copy of Card Sharp. I know we need to kill the 6, but, you know, statistically speaking, it's unlikely to hit 6. We need to kill the 6, though. That's probably just a removal, because Red Seal we don't care about. These ones we care about. Trio we don't care about. Now I'm thinking, it's like, okay, Blueprint, Hack, Brainstorm, Card Sharp, Idle, Idle. Idles are perfect. What do we need for score? Like, we need negatives. Negative Ancient Joker, stuff like that. Fool is Hermit, which we'll probably use. So we have Cryptid, And we have the glass polychrome red seal in hand. So there you go. Deja Vu, red seals, a card in hand. We can just put that on a 4 because eventually we want the 4s to be steeled, but it's gonna take a while to get there. Actually, them being blue sealed is better, but I'm just gonna wait to buy the blue seals, I think. Problem is, where do you put it? Because the run right now is pretty good, and we can, with the exception of you, guarantee the idle working. And we probably want to even add more triggers of idles than we want anything else. Like, we don't want hacks, we want idle here, I think. How many blue seals do we have? Just 2. So keep it. How many 4s do we have? 15. Dump the glass polychrome. We're not going to need it here with the idol. We're not going to need you. Well, hold you in case we can... Okay. I was going to say hold you in case we can get rid of you. We could. Reroll the anti-boss! We don't have to do it yet. Also, it's just clubs. Fine. Man, if this breaks, that would be so nice. Damn it. This is probably gonna win it. I would like to get another planet. I would like to get some, like, tarot cards. Judgment. Moon. All right. It's okay. So we're gonna get 2 triggers of 4 idols. No. Now we're gonna get 3 triggers of 3 idols. Much better. That was 23 bucks right there. I mean, we have $59. Let's keep an eye on that. All right, 19. So no polychromes, 19. This is and $139. This is one of those runs where it's going to be a little bit difficult, nice, to figure out what we brainstorm and what we blueprint. Do we want re-triggers or do we want polychrome and idle effects happening? And maybe even glass. Brain? Playing face cards give 5 molt when scored, but it's polychrome. Can't really take it. We still have to get rid of the 6. So we are looking for any tarot card that functions as removal. Ancient Joker is not what I'm looking for because it could be. If we had wild cards, Ancient Joker might give us more. No, it won't. Idle is still better. Each idle is independent on the triggers, they don't add. Yeah. Because we have idle, it's just straight up an upgrade to Ancient Joker. So don't even think about it. Don't even worry about it. Can't really do anything with these. Cryptid Aura. And we didn't get what we wanted. That's okay. Clubs are debuffed. That's okay. Which means it won't be breakable. Whatever. Glass red seal. Holographic. That's fine. Dump, 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 dump. We know we can win by playing a hand of golds, so we're gonna dump everything else. Oh my god, we've done it. Tower. Tower will break. Tower will get rid of the 6. Okay. Cool it, everybody, cool it. There it is. We're saved. Permanent idle. Okay, it didn't take too long. Keep cryptiding the 4s. And then just discard them because we don't need them. Lovers, no thank you. Ah, good, we drew what we needed. So we want 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 by 3, yeah. Until we can red seal everything, in which case we'll probably want one more idol, but this is fine. Will we want another idol? Yeah, okay, probably. Sorry, just thinking. You know, I'm glad we still have these lucky cards in the deck because we can just play a garbage hand, maximize hack, get a lot of money, and then play a winning hand later on. And because we don't need the polychromes all the time right now, we're getting a lot of cash. Crystal Ball, we would like another blue seal. We have a lot of stone cards that we don't need in the deck. Removal would be nice. We can work on that. Don't add anything, I just wanted to look. Red seal. Feel like we have enough, but it's $4. Onk, no thank you. If the idols were eternal, we could probably think about Onk, but that is not the case. We're not looking to change him into Sun. This is actually better than Bloodstone too, so we don't have to think about that at all. Chariot. Chariot is something I've been looking for because we need to turn those 4s into 4 stone. Or 4 steel. So we'll do that here. There's a steel, and I know we've got the lucky gold. Would we rather red seal it? Probably. You know what? I've got a steel card in the deck that's just missing the seal. I'll put the seal on that one. Foil. Assuming that we find it at some point. E14 should be doable. We do not need to play glass or polychrome. We can still win on just the lucky cards. So what I am gonna do is magician up more because we don't care about the 4 molt, we don't care about gold. So that's fine. Dump, 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 dump. This needs to get removed at some point, but you know, we got time. Dump those. We have a lot of 4s on the deck. Hey, but we did draw the one that I wanted. Excellent. And I mean, if the score doesn't matter, play this one, keep this one in hand because it's got the red seal on it, right? Yeah. So there's a flush 5. Even if it fails, we have more flush 5s in the deck. It's the only thing that we can play. And you know what? Because we know that this is probably gonna win, let's get another hack. More triggers for more money. We still have 2 idols happening. Two blue seals. We need another one at some point. This is fine. Flush 5. Yeah, even if we don't win, we'll just play another hand. This gives us a lot of money. Nachomancer says, every time you mention the idol, I remember the super idol meme. Super idol meme? I'm not sure I know that one. Okay, still E19 on that. And we have a couple of double tags we're not using. I would love add voucher to shop. That would be a nice one. Add negative to a random joker -1 hand size. You know what? Is that better than... Well, you know what? We don't have to use it. But is that better than 1 steel card in hand or 1 planet? Because we could, at the cost of, you know, 2.25x mult in hand from a steel card, we can take -1 hand size, add another joker slot, and then look for, I guess, another invisible joker. Oh, you know what? Can I even use it? Yeah, it'll work on Brainstorm. Okay, so hold this. There is a lucky cat, and I do see that. I see that maybe we could roll cat and then charge it up. At the cost of 1 slot, that'll probably pay for itself very quickly. Yeah, I do see that. Play 5 and then have 2 blue seals in hand would be how it works. Or 2 steals in hand, should we need it. Cat's late. It is late, but all we need is for it to be better than 2.25x, which is very easy. That's 5 triggers. We're getting so many. I'm kind of building around playing garbage hands of seals or of lucky cards. We can totally do it. And Brainstorm being negative is fine. And if we get a Troubadour, we'll take Troubadour and then we'll have more hand size. It's fine. Yeah, I think Ectoplasm's fine here. Negative Brainstorm by the cat. Probably not ideal, but usually 1 Ectoplasm doesn't ruin your run. And I like Cryptid here. I might just double up on the blue seals and just have more of them, but I would prefer blue seal steals. I don't know what these cards are. If ever we find another stone card and like an Empress, maybe we'll convert it and then see what it is and then convert it again if we don't like it, or remove it from the deck if we don't like it. Like Death, perfect. So we'll see what it is. If we don't like it, we'll Death it. So what are you? Although I would like to make copies of you. But I want him to be steel blue seal, but it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. Also, it's not gonna matter because I can't hold them all. Okay, so what are you? You're a 7. That's right, I forgot. It was a 7. That's okay, we'll just dump it again. Get out of here. And you know what? You know, I will save Cryptid. We'll make more blue seals with Cryptid. That's what we'll do. That's fine. Rare Joker, set your money to 0. I don't think it'll create another blueprint or Brainstorm, not without Showman, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll Cryptid this one, we'll have this one in hand. And I'll play these luckies. Glass, lucky, 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 stone, gold, gold. Okay, sell, Cryptid. What's our current flush 5? 2460, 154. Yeah, I am. I think it's still fine. So the ultimate question, how much will we scale the cat? Currently it's a ×1. As soon as I click play, it'll update. It's ×2. Okay, that went fast. Now it's basically better than 1 card in hand. Slightly worse, but, you know, we're getting there. Okay. Now, E18, where do we go from here? I guess we can, really it's min-max the order of the jokers, double up on idle instead of a hack, as soon as we get everything to be red seal glass, which they pretty much are, except for the cards that we're playing for money. At some point, we will need to break those cards and get them out of the deck. Man, just nothing. Death. Okay. Glass polychrome. Glass holographic. Let's make another glass polychrome. And at a certain point, we're gonna need to hold on to death cards and start adding cards into the deck when these ones break. Tower. Stone card. Spade. Lovers. Devil. Gold. Molt cards. These don't matter. All heart cards are debuffed, you say. We'll debuff this game. You're really not getting what I want. I don't want to break those. Okay, this is fine. It's actually perfect. We'll get lots of planets out of it. And thanks to the hack, a lot of cat, currently ×2. Now, a ×3. So I still want the lucky cards in the deck to scale the cat. We just want to make sure we have enough gold, glass polychromes that we can actually play a good hand. Our first hand ideally would be card sharp lucky. If I could guarantee the 5 lucky cards every round to start with as my first hand, I would love it. Antimatter. I forgot about you. We can buy another joker. All right, all right, all right. When you play them or when you trigger. So basically, as soon as I click play hand, the game has already calculated the results. Wee Joker, Lucky Cat. If you mouse over it, it'll tell you what it is, what the new value. Because this, it only looks at the current value, which is already changed. And then everything just starts scoring. The scoring is just a formality, though, at that point. I'm sure there's but the glass. I'm sure there's mods that make it go even faster. And maybe even instantaneously. The family may be better. I mean, okay, the 6s will scale the cat and then we can dump it for something else. All right, that's what I think. Everything's got a seal. Don't need this. Don't need it. Okay. AG10N, welcome. How are you doing today? Hello. Gold seal, polychrome, red seal. You need to be glassed at some point. You need to be removed. I don't think there's anything here worth doing. I think this is a skip. I guess we can Wheel of Fortune, oops, all 6s for now. Well, instead, you know what? Okay, instead of gold polychrome, let's magician it. That's still an upgrade. Man, nothing worth skipping. Don't think we need to play glass. Yet. Soon, maybe. Yet, probably not. Let's dump it. Glass, polychrome, dump. Dump this. Don't need the tower. I don't want to fool an emperor, honestly. That seems like a waste. Justice, on the other hand, is pretty good. So the polychrome gold, now you're a polychrome justice. Perfect. And then do we want another fool card? Yeah, we have another couple of these gold cards. Sure. But we will play this hand, flush 5, as our starting hand. Cat currently times 3, now 5.25. We're gonna get so much money. That die is pretty nice. Oh, this whole thing, that's just a rental. We're gonna be selling this as soon as we start playing the glass cards, though. I don't want them to break all the time. That's gonna be so annoying having to re-add them to the deck. We did not get as much money as I thought. I'm disappointed. We're gonna have to think about this card soon. Hanging Chad. Re-trigger the first played card. I mean, this is probably better than the 6s, but we don't need to worry about the die yet. We can hold off. Strength is unnecessary. Temperance is good. That's Eternal, which I don't want at this stage. Strength is unnecessary. Emperor is okay. We don't need Devil at this stage. Sell, sell, sell. Got some money back. Polychrome to a random joker, destroy all other jokers. It's just meaningless death. Now we're talking. Hell yeah. These stone cards can finally get out of my damn deck. Perfect. Give me another reroll. Give me one more. Hey, Arrowhead. There you are. Eternal Rental, scare your face. Don't need it. Don't need it. I know it's negative, but I'd rather just not have it. I'd rather open up the opportunity for a better invisible joker to come in, you know? So this probably wins it, what we have in hand. Let's look for things like this. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Cat, 5.25. $7.25. The cat will never scale more than hack, idle. It's worth more than the single card sharp. But once the cat hits like a ×10, I'm just gonna be happy with it. Because in order to get another ×10 out of it, it's gonna take 10 times the time to get to ×10. Well, an additional ×10. Going from 1 to 2, you know, that's only 4 triggers. Going from 2 to 4, that's another 8 triggers. Going from 4 to 8, that's another 16 triggers that you need on the cat. And eventually going from ×10 to ×20, you know, that's gonna be another, well, sorry, to go from ×10 to ×100, which is another doubling of the score, it's gonna take 4 times 90. It's almost 400 triggers. Cat is a limited resource on this run. High card, annoyingly, still high. But for now, it is still a good card to have. No repeat hand types this round. We're gonna win in one hand, that's not a problem. Magician, you know, we can put it on a gold card. Gift card. Eternal. Polychrome, but not what we want. Okay. Joker stencil, garbage for us on this run, anyways. Empress, don't need. Death, yes, we like. Tower, don't need. Again, at this point, we're just trying to slowly remove all of the stone cards out of the deck. Now, Troubadour is interesting because with one Ectoplasm Troubadour, you basically gain one hand size. I don't need hand size, so I'm gonna keep Oops All Sixes for a little bit, but as soon as a better Joker comes up, I will swap it out, I think. It's also perishable, so I'd rather just, I think, not worry about it. But at a certain point, it is gonna have to go. You know, save the death. Okay, glass polychrome. Stone card becomes glass polychrome. Glass holographic. I might hold on to that one and play it. I want to still make sure that we win easily. Glass polychrome, we don't need to play. Next ante, we'll probably play one and just see how we score. Well, we'll probably play a mix hand and see how we score, let's be honest. Let's dump these. Sun. Hanged Man. It's actually pretty good to dump some of the stone garbage out. Purple seals can probably stay, but we're re-rolling so much in the shop, we probably don't need them. So we're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep you. We're gonna play these. Last card, holographic red seal at the end. Polychrome lucky. Probably put you there then. Should probably make you not gold. Lucky polychrome. Much better than red seal polychrome, right? Makes sense to me. Sorry. Lucky polychrome better than lucky gold seal without having the polychrome effect on it. Regardless, just play the hand. You'll be fine. Flush 5. Cat 7.25. Cat 9.75. So almost a times 10 cat. I'm hoping for at least E23. E24. Okay. So a couple of polychromes in there. We're easily handling E20, which should be the next ante. And we can keep scaling the cat a little bit without worrying about this Joker slot or the position of Brainstorm. +1 hand per round, whatever. Not something we really care about, honestly. Banner, who cares? Egg, who cares? A pack, like, we really don't care about the cards either. Although a holographic, we have polychrome, but there is a 4. Dun, 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 dun. Hanged Man, Fool. What are we gonna fool? Death would be nice. Hanged Man is acceptable. Purple Seal is interesting. Red Seal is on cards that we want to play. Purple Seal can be on steel cards that we can discard. Red seals on cards that we want to play. Was that how we want to work this? Let's think about it. Because the stone cards are... we can keep them, I guess. We don't need them, though. We re-roll so often. We have so much money. Dump it, dump it, dump it. I'll put this on the 4 that doesn't have anything on it. We'll go from there. Don't need immolate. I need a hero font. Invisible Joker is what we want. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of Oops All Sixes now. And we're gonna take the negative Jokers as well. So we have to play Skip and then do Cerulean Bell. Should be fine. Interesting. I think we'll be okay. Okay, I think I Hangman. I don't want to have to deal with the stones, I don't think. We don't have to play Glass Polychrome on this ante, so we're gonna discard those as well. Purple seal here. I mean, I could also just remove the card, but then what am I gonna put the purple seals on, you know? I like the blue seals to help scale, but even that eventually, you know, in order to double the score, we're gonna have to level it up like 20 times, 30 times, which could happen. But that's only for a doubling of the score? Yeah. Okay, you need something. We're gonna discard. Glass Polychrome we don't need to play. Thank you for the money. Okay. And here's the best part. Even if we have to play another hand, it's fine. We'll just play another hand. We have a lot of 4s. 9.75 cat. $10.5 cat. Ashen Rand says, this is interesting because I know I'll never be able to do it. All you gotta do is just play a whole bunch of Balatro and you'll pick it up. You'll have a run. You'll have a run like this. And then, you know, we have a lot of lucky cards in the deck. We still don't need to play the glass. So I'm just gonna dump them. Might have to play 1 glass. Yeah, okay. You know what? You can get out of the deck. And I'm gonna remove a blue seal as well. Just 1. I do like the polychrome blue seal, but I think having 2 is ideal because then we have a hand of 5 and then 2. So if we have both of them in hand, we know what we're drawing. 4s. Kind of makes sense, right? Either way, we don't need that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna play just 1 4 because I know we're gonna draw 4s. I could play 2 4s, but just play 1 4. Because now I do want to draw the other blue seal, which should be in the draw pile. So, boom, boom, boom. You're remaining, huh? Yeah, we need to win. So give me 1 lucky and then 1 glass. We'll play 1 glass. We can keep this. 10.5 cat. 11.25 cat. Technically, we could play another hand. No, we can't play another hand of 5 4s. We're not gonna need it though. And at this point, you know, once we hit Invisible Joker, I'm gonna be moving Brainstorm and Blueprint around, I think. We're gonna need it. We're gonna need a little bit more control over what gets doubled, like idle. We're gonna need more idols. Now, if Invisible Joker hits Card Sharp, that's the worst option. There might not be anything we can do about it, but that is the worst option. If it hits cat, that's another times 5. Or times 10, rather. Thank you. Don't have a lot of steel cards in the deck. Eternal Troubadour not Polychrome, just an Eternal Troubadour, not what we want. I don't think we want Ectoplasm. We could get another Joker slot, which I guess if we're just playing 5 cards is fine, right? Is that how we want this run to work? Just play 5 cards? Having some room for discards is certainly nice. The one Joker slot, you don't know what you're gonna get out of it. Just hold on to it. All right. Negatives. Yes. What do we look? I mean, anything pretty much at this point. We're out of space. Problem is I have all the Jokers that I want. The only thing that I would want from negative is like Showman, so we can get a negative other Joker that we already have, like a negative blueprint. It might be worth saving the tags and actually using them for extra vouchers, so we can get things like Hieroglyph, Overstock, Crystal Ball, Planet, Hand Size. I think I'm gonna save them for vouchers. I think I am. It's a weird play, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And you can't stop me. All right, we don't need all of the glass polychrome. Glass polychrome. Glass polychrome. I do have another Justice though. Do we have any non-glass polychromes? Yes, we have a lucky polychrome. Okay, save it. Or we could pop it now. Nah, we're gonna play a cat hand. And this is our cat hand. Yeah, okay. Play a cat hand, flush 5, because it's not gonna win. 12.5 cat. And then next time around, we'll take Justice and we'll put it on that lucky polychrome. Turn it into glass polychrome, start playing it, getting death, making more of those glass cards. Next ante. Oh, we won. Next ante, we are going to switch around some of our things though. Okay, are you ready, Invisible Joker? Become something. Another blueprint. That's fantastic. Best thing it could possibly be. It's up there. It's up there. Lucky polychrome. Become glass. Now ectoplasm, I'm realizing, can't hit anything. That's the negative there. So yeah, it's not as helpful as I thought it was gonna be. Glass polychrome red seal, glass polychrome red seal. I wish when you had a deck like this you could filter it. I want to see all of the lucky cards. I want to see all of the gold seal cards. Because it's kind of hard to look at your cards like this. We don't need Chariot. Don't need Sun. Okay. So with another blueprint, probably just gonna put it on idle. No, you know what? No. We can keep scaling the cat. Dump some glass poly. One glass poly. You know what? I accept. Another stack of hack. More money for the cat. 12.5x. He hit play. What do you get? You know what? Give me another blue seal. You didn't, but at least now we're not going to break a card. 12.5 cat becomes 14 cat. Just have fewer cards then. I would love to do that, but whenever I have like less than 20 cards in the deck, I usually run out. If nothing else, the blueprint, the extra blueprint is an extra 32 times score, I think, because we're just getting an extra, you know, trigger of every single 4 on the idol. All right, what do we got? 26, face cards debuffed. We should... Hanged Man? We should move the blueprints around this ante. We're gonna have to start. For as good as the run is, we are hitting a peak relatively early. 26, usually with a Baron build, you can get past 30. Now we're not done yet, but we are approaching that point of how we're gonna get further. I tell you what. I like the idea of just playing these cards for cat. 14 and scaling card sharp. So 14 becomes 15.25. We have idle, polychrome glass, trigger, 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 trigger. With 4 effects on cards, idle, polychrome, and glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is gonna be a really high scoring hand. I'm trying to think what we should do here. Well, I'll tell you what, glass polychrome, let's just make another one. I'm gonna throw the purple seal away. Because we have glass, polychrome, idle, and idle. Let's just do some rounding. Let's assume it's all times 2. That's 4. We currently have 6 triggers. I think we'd be better off score-wise with an extra idle proc, because that's going to be triggering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times per card, whereas this is only giving us 2 idols, 1 glass, and 1 polychrome 4 times per card. Yeah, I think blueprint on these idols is what we want. Which we do it like this, it looks a little better. And then card sharp cat. What are we doing? We can discard one more time. I know I said we needed to play glass. We don't need to play all glass. This is acceptable. 1, 2, 3. Glass polychrome, glass polychrome, glass polychrome, glass. Glass polychrome, glass polychrome. I'll play this. Well, if we're not playing to win, should we play to scale a cat? No, I want to see how this scores. So 1 glass polychrome, how does it score? 15.25 cat becomes 16 cat. Abe's losing himself in the jokers. I came back. I didn't stay for long. Okay, so 1 glass is enough with this combination. Easy. We can scale the cat more. It'd be a good negative if we had the family. It's only a ×4 though. I say only a ×4. ×4 is pretty good. But what we really need is something that works with the multiplicative scaling we have here. We want something that works every time a 4 is triggered. We want something that gives us more triggers of cards. A flat ×2, a flat ×4, whatever. Big thing is negatives, but what we kind of need is a negative showman. I mean, we play these for money, we play those for score. I kind of like the differentiation we have here. Do we need trance? Play these for money. I like what we have. We don't need seals. Death is worth holding on to. Don't need a Diet Cola. No way of grabbing it, really. Ectoplasm can't be used at all. Fair enough. Okay, we're just gonna play a hand. It'll win, so let's dump some stuff and draw some stuff. You know what, the purple seal, become a glass polychrome, please. And you, become an aura. Holographic, good enough. Oh, this is actually pretty good. Okay, all lucky in hand, which is not really ideal, honestly. I am gonna actually just do this. Okay, flush 5. 16 cat. 1925 cat. I like how this looks, even though it's a little hard to look at and move for the hack triggers, but I wanted to get as much cat as possible. We're at a 20 cat, a 1925 cat, close enough. Okay, so we need to play to win here, so boom, 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 boom. One glass will do it. Whatever, one planet, one planet. We'll get rid of the planets at some point. Connie says, what in the hell are those jokers? We have 2 idols, 1 brainstorm, 2 blueprints, 1 hack, 1 card sharp that's negative, and 1 cat. The cat is currently a ×20. We're hitting E32 here. Still, like it literally is tempting to want to sell Cat for a showman if he shows up, so we can maybe spend the double tags on negatives and have a better chance of getting something worth holding on to, but like, I don't know if that's worth it at all. Seems funky. I should have definitely taken the blue seal. We could have charioted something and made a 4 that was worth holding on to. Good point. Good point. I might start removing these 4s as well so we can get down to glass cards, but it's probably not worth doing right now. I think we're okay to keep going. Selling the cat would be an instant loss. Okay, fine. Fell asleep, and this is what you managed to conjure. Look, you're the one who fell asleep. It's all your fault. I didn't think I would be playing this much Balatro today, but I just wanted to beat this deck. And it turns out that on the run in which I beat the deck, we're also going to ante 17. So there you go. I don't think we need any more red seals, let's be honest. Purple seal, no. Again, we have so much money, rerolls are cheap. It's fine, face card's a debuff, doesn't matter. Yeah, I think I want to chariot a couple of these and then blue seal them, and then get rid of these, and then we'll just have those in hand. But why? Oh, so we can get the steal effect, that's why. All right, okay. I'm caught up now. So how many steals do we have? 2? It's actually as many as we need, so we can probably just dump that. And you know what? Ectoplasm can't even work with anything. It doesn't freaking matter. Because there's no glass, I like the idea of a cat hand. Times 20. Times 21. Not the best cat hand, but it's good to do this so we can get the card sharp value. Because now the next hand we play is going to be a times 3. It's not much, but something. Ashen Rand says I should be watching anime and sleeping, but Abe's robbing my time. Stop being an interesting stream. Aw, thank you. I really did not expect to be playing 5 hours of Balatro today, though. My bad. You know what? Don't play the glass if you don't have to. 21 cat! 21 cat? We have no lucky triggers on this hand. $28 triggers, we get none, I think is the math. And that's still no glass. I guess we are roughly where a Baron build would be. We're just doing it in a very weird fashion. We're using idle instead of using Triboulet for the ×2 molts, but functionally it's equivalent. Especially when we have this many of them. Planet cards appear in the shop more frequently. I hate it, but I might buy it just to dump it. E31, we know we can do it. Horrible time to get this voucher, but whatever. Don't need Chariot, don't need Tower. Don't need you. You're just the non-foil version of you. Yeah. I might just dump Ectoplasm. Honk! Create a copy of something. No! Fool is Pluto. Okay, I kind of ruined that, but at least Justice. It's another glass. The only glass cards in the deck right now, I believe, are Polychrome. Glass Polychrome. So when we need to win, it's easy to identify those cards. The gold seals are all on the lucky cards, except for a few red seals, which we're gonna... Maybe we can purge these out of the deck, make them glass and whatnot. We have a couple of steel red seals, which are good for score, which I guess we're gonna need at some point. So yeah, having the blue seals is fine. It's just this is a skip. Trying to think if there's anything that we should do there, but I don't think there is. Constellation, very, very, very late. Get Ectoplasm out of here. I can't hold more Jokers. Like literally. They're all foil, so I can't even want to put Ectoplasm on them. I don't know how I would get more space. Like how would I get more Joker space right now? I've already taken antimatter. I'd have to sell something and have it show up again. If we get like an invisible Joker, maybe. We could always dump the cat. If something shows up that we need, we can always kill the cat. There you go. All right, I will play one glass. And I will, I'll hack it as well. .2.5 cat. At least it's scaled. You know what? This is a... We're basically at the point where we can't really do this anymore. We gotta get rid of the lucky cards, so maybe we're okay just doing it like this. Maybe could be a Spectral that removes the addition. That'd be very handy right about now. 3 cards remain. Too lucky. I'm gonna dump 3 cards and draw 3 cards. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, we know this wins with 1 glass Polychrome. Does it? Yeah. we're scoring like E31, E32. We're gonna have hack. That's with hack. Maybe just to be safe, I'll play 2 glass. I wanna make sure that we win after all. Yeah. Do it like this. Although the extra holographic might have been nice, but this is a multiplier. Which I think will be worth more. Yeah, it'll be worth more. 23.5 cat. And I'm seeing a bunch of 20 mults appear, so. Now that's close. I expected it to be close, but I expected it to work. We are gonna need to start playing glass next round. 2 glasses E32, keep that in mind, by the way. It's gonna be important information. So Hanged Man, I think is, well, we still wanna play a bad hand to start with, ideally, so having lucky cards in the deck is still fine. But I do think that maybe we want to start thinking about purging them. The problem is, what we really need, temporary conversion, is we need death more frequently. This is where I would love to have more death. There's more death. Because what we really need is to make them all the glass versions. Also, red seals do score way better with the idol, so we should be dumping the gold seal versions now. That's a good point. So that's death. You're a red seal. I don't want to make this card glass, because then I'm just gonna have a hard time finding it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna dump them then. I'm gonna have to do it, I think, but I don't really want to. Kind. And it's okay. Take another Emperor. You know what? If I glass the gold seals and then they break, that's actually really good value. That's what we should do. So you know what? And then we can just look at the seal to know what card we have. The red ones are worth playing for score, the gold ones are worth playing for score and money. So Justice, Fool, Justice. We get money, they're not gonna scale the cat, that's fine. We're beyond that necessary cat. So sure, boom, 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 boom. We're gonna play 1 glass polychrome that could break. You know what, let's try to draw the other planet. You know what I would love? And I just thought of it. What I think you should do is I think you should be able to, for cards that are the same rank and suit, reorder them so that they shuffle differently. That might ruin a couple of boss fights, but it would be really nice and convenient for me to actually count how many cards I have of a specific type in the deck. There you go, how about that? We're not even playing any glass polychrome this time, which is nice, because I would like to win even without getting the value of card sharp. But if we have to play a second hand, I'm gonna leave myself the draw necessary for it. And these 4s, if they break, they break. They're here for just money. Gold seals. They were lucky. Now they're not. Or they're lucky to me. Yeah, it didn't actually win, which is a surprise, honestly. I did not expect that, but we can win this hand. 24.5 cat. Why was it such worse value? Oh, probably because they weren't red sealed. Right, okay. Good point, good point. It's gonna have to start being glass all the time. It's an E35 hand, so we know we're okay for another ante if we keep going. Flush 5 is level 73. This might be the highest I've ever had it. Hanging Chad. Two times, I mean, let's say it's times 2, okay? 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 to the power 4, 16. Square it, it's gonna be an extra 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, an extra 16. It's gonna be an extra 256. It beats the cat. I think hanging Chad over cat. Hate to say it because the cat's been fun, but like hanging Chad is literally more value when we start playing glass cards. It's an extra times 2 times 2 times 2 times 1.5 times 1 times 2 because there's a brainstorm here per card. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triggers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 effects. Yeah, the ballot's definitely better. I'll run the math literally. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 1.5. 24 times 24. It's an extra 576 score, or 2E. So. Literally 10 times the cat. I think we gotta take ballot. I think it is better. Now it's also holographic, so it can't be made negative, which is actually a bit of a shame. You know what? How about this? Let's find ectoplasm. My voice is getting shot here today. Let's find an ectoplasm, hold on to it, and then next ante, whenever we think we're about to die, we'll go to the shop, sell this, re-roll it, try to find a non-edition version, make it negative, and then we can get another Joker in the shop. How about that? Would that work? Maybe. I think I'm just gonna win in one hand. Let's do it. I don't know, what does it freaking matter? I guess Chad the glass one. It's not polychrome, but it's okay, we don't need it. Of course your voice is dying after 5 hours of Balatro. I mean, if it wasn't Balatro, it would just be JankCom, and then I would just be laughing, and then my voice would get shot. Oh, and now I'm remembering box hostage. Put your hostage in a box. No cards broke E38. And it's not a Baron build, that's the best part. It's a 5-card build. What do we got? Arcana packs, double tag, E37, which we can beat because we just beat E38, and we didn't even need to use Card Sharp, aka Card Hack. Why did I open this? You're really trying to get me to buy stuff, huh? Okay. Gonna discard? Basically, I think I can afford to discard once. You know, the lucky cards, they don't need to be here anymore, do they? I thoroughly enjoyed you killing the boss before you were supposed to get into the room while also losing it, says Connie. So, you're not supposed to do that, right? I did it in a bad way, I did it in a buggy way. That's what I'm gathering. Holy crap, I think we just lost 3 glass cards. We can't really afford to do that too often. Cryptid helps a lot. A lot there. God damn. Lose 2 or 3 cards, gain 2 cards. Done. DNA is very tempting for this, but it would have to be negative. If it was negative, it would be an instant take, but it's not. Even then, it might still be worth it because we can get 5 copies of cards every time we play 1. And they'd go into the hand as well. But I think we're kind of just playing to win. We can probably discard a couple of things. I'd like to get more cryptids, so let's use one. Bram, 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 bram. Blue seals are gonna have to go this ante as well. If we get a death, blue seal, turn it into a 4. And then, I know we broke cards, but like, what else are you gonna do? Now we're gonna play, this is actually gonna be the highest scoring hand I think we can play. Maybe we could get higher by moving a blueprint order, but I'm just gonna, blueprint over, but I'm just gonna play it. Flush 5. We have 27 cards in the deck. Let's pay attention to that number. Sorry, 22 cards in the deck. It's been a long day, okay? Oh, beating 40 on a 5-card build is nice. None broke. We need death. Like, we need it desperately. There's a buffoon bag. You can get negatives in there. Might as well check. Aura? I mean, there are cards I guess we can aura, so sure. Cryptid. Anytime we get cryptid, I'm so happy. In fact, let's use them now so we can get more. I don't want to aura this, but it is a gold seal, so we know it's going to break at some point. So I'm going to use the seal as an indicator. It's a foil, also an indicator. That's cryptid. Make copies. We can get more cryptids. Hopefully. It's the value of having a ghost deck. Troubadour is not worth it. It doesn't do anything. Spend down a little bit, and then we will... One more? Okay. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Well, pretty much know what we're gonna have in hand as soon as we play a hand. So we're gonna play a hand. I don't mind if you break. It's kind of the whole point about playing you. So this is gonna be our opening hand to level up card, or to activate card sharp. Is this how we want to play though? Because we are slowly just breaking cards out of the deck if we play 2 hands every round. Maybe we'd rather just play 1 good hand of 5s because we are scoring 40. Sorry, 1 good hand of 4s, not 5s. Maybe I actually want to play like just the lucky cards that we have in hand here, you know? I don't know. Tell you what. We got a blue seal, play it. Because I don't want to break the polychrome glass before we need it to score with. But we have like 4 different types of cards in the deck. Final score cards, lucky gold cards, seal cards, we have a couple of those, and we've got the blue seal cards. We need to get down to like 1 card type. But the death and the cryptids are just too slow, and we're gonna be breaking cards as we go. But I guess that's just the nature of it. At some point, we're gonna need card sharp. It's negative, it's free points. So I guess let's lean on it. Now E40, luckily nothing broke. E40, it's probably gonna be what, E41, E42? I got very scared for a second, I thought the 7. E44, oh God. It's possible that we're not going to win immediately. Serpent, good for Baron build, not for what we're doing. Hey, flush 5, higher than a high card. So like, what do we need? We just need to play 2 good hands. Well, 1 good hand. 44 could work. Again, this might be where we think about moving a blueprint to an idol, because Chad is giving us more triggers. Let's get more effects on those triggers and then another hack charge. Or a partial hack charge from the Chad. Because it might give us a little bit of bonus score. Not a lot, but a little. And at this point, you need anything. Can't believe we don't have seed money, or do we? No, we don't. It's one of the few vouchers we don't have. We have a lot of vouchers though. Okay, next round. And I guess we're not skipping because I don't care about this stuff. E44. Because right now, we're gaining every hack is a retrigger of 5 cards. All of these effects. A Hanging Chad is 2/5 of a hack. We might prefer to have an extra idol on our score, because an extra idol is still triggering on everything. And if we play a red seal, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4 triggers already, base triggers. 4.4 base triggers on 5 idols, effectively, slightly less with the polychrome effect. I think idol actually does beat it. Beat it! Beat it! Don't you know you wanna beat it? So we'll just do it like this, kind of makes it look nice. Yeah. No, don't, just leave it there. So, let's do it. We gotta play 2 hands, let's play 2 hands. There's 1. 1 good hand of 5 4s. Indeed. This will be a good indication, roughly. I mean, E36, probably about fine. Flush 5. I mean, I can play a couple of these. Idle, 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 polychrome glass. It's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4.4. My math is wrong. I miscounted. It is not better. Because this is 5 effects, 5 triggers. This makes it 5.4 triggers. If I move a blueprint over, we get 6 effects, but only 4.4 triggers. That's a worse squaring of the score. I think our best bet is just trying to win off of this. 5 glass polychrome. I'm glad I thought through it again, because my math was wrong. My mental arithmetic, my thinking was wrong. This is on gold stake difficulty as well. 1.732 E44. Are you kidding me? I mean, it's theoretically possible we can win this ante. It's just gonna require more cards because they keep breaking. So we're gonna need more. Retrigger on the final ante, or the final hand would have actually been it. We should have taken that. The retrigger would have been on all cards, not just hanging chat. Dusk. I think I skipped Dusk there. That would have been a good one to hold on to. That's a mistake on my part. Holy hell. We're gonna need steel, so I'm gonna make a couple of steels. Didn't even think antes could go this high. Oh, they go much higher than this. Okay, so. Garbo hand? Yeah, garbage hand. 5 of the best cards. Get out of here. This is where, this is one of those situations where playing more than one hand matters. Not only because of card sharp, yes, obviously, but because we're so close to the score. 1.7, 2 hands technically does win it. Even though the cards break. Here's steel, just need another glass. There we go. We're actually close enough that a couple of steel cards in hand might take us over the edge. We wouldn't break cards playing them, but we have to play them. Yeah, I think if we can find it again, Dusk is another retrigger, which I wasn't thinking about. That's why I took Ballot, because it's a retrigger. That's the problem, cards breaking, yep. But none broke that time, and you know, at a certain point, we just have to play them. That's the 5-card run. Eventually, you're gonna be playing your glass cards. Cryptid helps a lot. Death is actually really nice here. We can just make a 1, 2, 3. With 3 steel cards, that's literally all we need, so make another glass poly. And let's cryptid, because there's no reason not to. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Technically we could save it and then next ante pop it to get more steel in hand, but that's not the build, is it? So glad I re-rolled. That's really good to get a Justice Death there. So we have to play 2, right? If I discard 4, we draw 8. We'll have a 12-card hand. I think we'll discard. 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 Because we might be able to win in 1 if we have the steels in hand. That's what I'm thinking. You're gonna be playable next round, next ante. Or maybe we should play it now. Well, we have a death. We could, you know what? You're a gold seal. I'm gonna make you steel. I think that might give us enough to win in 1 immediately. If not, we'll just play a second hand. That's kind of the whole point. Anyways, even with Dusk, next ante is probably the end, because it's gonna go from E47 to like E49, E48, somewhere around there. It's gonna be tough to get around. Oh! 0.3 away. We gotta play the glass. Although we are gonna get a free ×3, but we're gonna lose so much by not playing the glass here. So we did draw another steal. It doesn't make up for the fact. So we're running out of cards. We're also running out of time, because E44 is hard enough. E48, E40, E47, E49. It's got to be Dusk. It's got to be a negative showman, a reroll, and then a negative blueprint. Many breakages happen there, because that's basically it at this point. You know, there's nothing that we can do to really manipulate the jokers that we have. These are good jokers. We can't make more of them. The only thing we can do is go infinite via any sort of method that goes infinite. Now, we could go infinite, you know, if we had a unlimited assortment of tarot cards, we can get unlimited money, and then we could reroll forever. If we could break the game and cheese it. Getting unlimited hand size, then we could just fill our hand with steals. There's no problem with that. $51, in fact. Now, there's the negatives. All right. It's been fun. Let us play the game out to its logical conclusion. We have just barely enough fours to play, I think, 3 hands? Let's play 3 hands. It's been a fun run. I didn't think we would get the idol to work, but we managed to get the deck to be entirely 4s. Found hack. And again, idol is Triboulet. Triboulet is a legendary joker. It makes queens and kings give ×2. If you can make the idol work, the idol is the same value as Triboulet. So the fact that we have 4s, the fact that we have hack, it's all equivalent. Idol's equivalent to Triboulet, hack is equivalent to sock and buskin. So yes, we could have different jokers doing the same thing, but that's not gonna, those won't change how the scoring works. We could still have the same score. The only thing that we could do to score better is another ectoplasm, which doesn't fit. Or replacing the ballot. Ectoplasm would take us down to -2 hand size. We'd only have 1 card in our hand, but we would be able to have another joker. We would have to find something. The only reason we have the jokers as good as we have them right now is because of the invisible jokers that we kept getting. We managed to luck into a duplicate of Idol and a duplicate of Blueprint. We had a third one which duplicated Shortcut, because I'm a fool and I didn't delete Shortcut. So maybe we could have had another Idol on this run, I don't know. I don't care. It was a great run. I had a good time with it. A new high score from not a Baron build. Not the highest score I've ever had. That was E73 on a Baron build using the Serpent to amplify my score, but E45 on a 5-card build. Good God. Most played hand. Look at that. Oh, right. I forgot. Windows does not see the game window for some reason. I don't know why. OBS can. Fun run, flush 5 build. I try to do that frequently enough, but usually it doesn't work. It did today. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Balatro. It's gonna be an extra special run today, extra long run today.